The universe has a message for you, and today we are going to be tapping in and finding out exactly what that message is. So, before we get started, you guys, if you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And also, if you are interested in the deck that we will be using for today's tarot reading, it will be available for purchase on my Amazon store down in the description box below as well. And without further ado, we're going to go on ahead and jump into your pile choices now. Alright, you guys, so here are the four groups that you have to choose from today. We have group number 1 with the Hermit, group number 2 with the Death card, group number 3 with the Queen of Swords, and group number 4 with the Four of Cups. So go on ahead and take a moment to choose the card that you feel the most drawn to today. Pause the video if you need a little bit more time to choose, you guys, and whenever you are ready, I will meet you at your reading. The timestamps for each card will be available down in the description box below for your convenience. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 1 with the Hermit card, and welcome to your reading, you guys. So, what does the universe have to say to you right now? Okay, so the first thing that I'm picking up on is I'm feeling like you are feeling a bit conflicted right now mentally. Maybe because you feel like there's not a lot of movement in your life, but at the same time, there is a part of you that is comfortable where you are at. So I don't know, I feel like you guys are at a bit of a standstill here with the Hermit card and the Hanged Man. Okay, it's almost like you want to be alone, but you also don't want to be alone. You are comfortable with the way that your life is right now, but there is still a part of you that wants better, desires better, and knows that you deserve better. However, you are isolating yourself right now, or you're at a point in your life where you're about to kind of start isolating yourself a little bit more, because you're getting a little bit more picky and selective with your surroundings, because I'm feeling like you have a very specific image in mind of what it is that you want for yourself, okay? And I feel like the universe really wants you to know that you are exactly where you are supposed to be right now, okay? I feel like for a very long time, you have maintained your independence. You have gotten through a lot of stuff on your own, and you have worked through a lot of stuff just by yourself. We have this Nine of Pentacles here, so I am picking up on an energy of financial security, financial stability, you know, nobody else having access to your assets aside from you. You know, I'm just getting this energy of independence about you, but at the same time with that, there is this vibe I'm picking up on of you being overwhelmed from kind of doing everything yourself. You know, there's a part of you that doesn't like to ask for help, right? I feel like you guys are very complex individuals, but I do understand. Like, I'm getting like you don't like to ask for help, but it would be nice to have somebody there who would help, somebody there who is dependable like you are, or, you know, just having people like that in your corner. But for such a long time, you have been doing this by yourself, and there might be an energy of bitterness somewhere in there from having to do this from having to do everything by yourself. And it doesn't have to be bitterness towards a specific person, although it can definitely be geared towards your parents if they were the ones that put you in a situation where you had to, you know, either grow up alone or just, you know, like be alone, you know. And this does lead to a lot of mental conflict. There's a part of you that does enjoy being independent, and you do enjoy having that time and that space to yourself and being able to do things yourself, okay? But there's also a part of you that wants to operate in your feminine energy a little bit more. And what that means is not having to do everything yourself, being able to sit back and actually be in the energy of receiving, because we also have this Empress card here, right? And I feel like that's exactly what the message is. The universe is isolating you because you're healing your divine feminine energy so that you can be in more of an energy of receiving and not having to carry all of the weight, not having to carry all of the burdens yourself, you know? And I'm feeling like you guys have been operating, especially if you are, or you consider yourself feminine, I will say that, you have been operating in your masculine energy for a very long time, okay? And the thing about us divine feminines, right, is when we are, you know, dealing with partners who are not really putting in the work like we are, or, you know, when we have to be in the more masculine role in our relationships and in our lives, when we just want to be able to sit back and be in that divine feminine energy of receiving, yeah, it can lead to some bitterness. She is not very happy about the situation that she has been placed in. However, this leads to more discernment in your life. Okay, this is what leads you to get a lot more selective with who you allow to have access to you. Okay, so the universe is putting you in a situation of isolation because you are becoming this empress, you're embodying this, you're healing your divine feminine energy so that you can become more magnetic to attracting relationships that you can be in this energy in, basically, is what I'm seeing. Because and that's why you are spending so much time to yourself, because we have this Knight of Wands here, especially if you have fire sign placements, like very strong. We have very strong Sagittarius energy. It could be Aries and Leo. We also have very strong Virgo and the Hanged Man, which I think is Aquarius, but I could be wrong. And the Empress, I think, is Taurus. If it's not Taurus, then it's probably Cancer, but I think it's Taurus. Okay, so those are the zodiac signs that are coming through, Sun, Moon, or Rising, you guys. And basically, your message from the universe is that you are exactly where you are supposed to be right now, because you are healing your divine feminine energy and being prepared to receive, right? And I feel like another thing that's coming through is be mindful of not sabotaging good things that come your way. Okay, and I'm not saying that that's something that you would do on purpose, of course, because we all want good relationships in our life. But I think that something that a lot of people don't really understand is that you could want a good, healthy, happy relationship or wholesome relationships your entire life, right? But if you've never really had that dynamic or experienced that dynamic with another person or even within yourself, when it actually comes your way, it is going to be easy to sabotage it, because there's a part of you that might think that it's too good to be true. You get what I'm saying? So the universe also wants to urge you to be wary of that, but it's also letting you know that it's okay to be alone right now. You're being prepared to receive. You're healing in your divine feminine energy so that you can get out of this space of having to literally do everything on your own, you know, by yourself, okay? Because it's okay, because with this Knight of Pentacles, you know what I'm saying? It's okay to maintain your independence, but not to a point where it's burning you out. And I feel like that burnout really stems from a lack of reciprocity in your relationships. So definitely pay attention to those relationships, those connections, and those people that leave you feeling drained and depleted afterwards. Because if anything, when you are embodying this Empress energy, people are going to naturally want to pour into you, right? You won't feel obligated to pour into anybody else that's not pouring into you, right? So that is what your overall message is from the universe. I hope that that was helpful, you guys. Let me know down in the comments how this reading resonated for you. If you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you're interested in the deck that we use for today's tarot reading, we did use the Pastel Journey Tarot deck by Vanessa Samayana, which will be available for purchase on my Amazon store down in the description box below, along with a bunch of other cool decks and books and stuff I use on my channel as well. Be sure to check that out if that is something you are interested in. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye! Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 2 with the Death card, and welcome to your reading, you guys. I love this card, you guys. It is so badass. So, what is the message that the universe has in store for you? Okay, so starting off with the Death card, the fact that y'all chose this card immediately lets me know that you guys have definitely been through some trials and tribulations in life, and you are not afraid to admit it, okay? The Death card is a card about transformation. A lot of the times when people see that card, they think that it is a literal symbol of death. And while it can be a literal symbol of death, it's also, in this situation, I feel like it's about literally being reborn into another person, being reborn into your best self, right? If you chose this pile, this is my pile who you have gone through so many phases in life, like so many different points in life. You know, you can probably pull up different pictures of you throughout your life and you will probably look like a completely different person in every single one. And if you obviously still appear to be the same way, you know, I'm feeling like your vibe and your aesthetic has really changed over the years. And so you are literally upgrading as a person right now. Like, I'm feeling like everything, your DNA is upgrading. Like, this is definitely given like my star seed pile, right? You know that you are, you know, in a human body, and you know that this is just our temporary avatar. Like, I'm definitely feeling like y'all are really connected to yourselves on the soul level, which is beautiful. But moving on, we have this star card and this 10 of cups, right? So the universe wants you to know that right now needs to be focused solely on you, okay? That you are the person that you need to be focused on. Not just you, but your happiness needs to be your number one priority. It probably already is, but just your, you know, your daily reminder. Definitely make sure you are prioritizing your happiness. That is the universe wants you to know that is the most important thing in your life, okay? And y'all might have grown up in families and households where your happiness was not always the priority, or you were not taught to prioritize your happiness. This was something that you had to learn and grow into as you know, got older. So basically the universe is saying, focus on your happiness, okay? And when you do this, and as you continue to do this, this is very important, you guys. The universe is saying you are going to start getting some new ideas. And these ideas, they're going to pop out of nowhere. You're probably going to be like, yo, where the hell did that come from? With the Ace of Swords here. This can also be like an activation of your creative abilities. For some of you, if it's not that, you're gonna have this desire to want to learn more, to know more about yourself on a soul level, right? Y'all might be drawn to your Akashic records, understanding your Akashic records, you know. You guys could also be drawn to how do I say this, wanting to understand your birth chart a little bit more with this Princess of Swords. When I see this card, I think of somebody who is very eager to learn. Also somebody who is very, very lively, very good at communicating, but probably doesn't have a filter, right? But Spirit is saying with this High Priestess card here, Spirit is saying that when you have these ideas that come up in your mind, or these intuitive hunches like, oh, I should look into my birth chart, I should find out what that means, you know. I just saw 222 on the radio while this song was playing. I wonder what that could mean. I'm feeling like you're going to have a desire to go a lot deeper. And Spirit is saying these are intuitive hunches. This is an intuitive thing. This is a sign of your intuition growing. So it's very important that you don't ignore this and you don't ignore these ideas, right? Think about it like this. Do you want other people to ignore your ideas or to ignore your thoughts? You know, or to ignore what you have to say? No, right? You wouldn't want anybody to do that to you. So don't do that to yourself, okay? So definitely make sure that you are treating yourself how you want to be treated, so that other people can treat you how you also want to be treated, if that makes sense. So that's a message that's coming through. We also have the 9 of Wands here. The 9 of Wands in the Death card. So I'm feeling this vibe, this energy that you guys are protecting yourselves, right? Like you're shield. It's almost like you're shielding yourself. And I feel like you guys who chose this pile, you have a very close connection to your spirit teams, your ancestors, your spirit guides, you know, whatever you consider to be protecting you. You have a very divine force around you, right? So I'm feeling like you guys are really in this energy of protection, and that's normal because you've been through a lot. It's like she's been through a lot, but look at how badass she looks, right? She's a whole vibe, you guys. So yeah, the universe is saying you are going to feel more drawn to protect yourself. And that is normal because, you know, everything that you've been through and all the changes you've undergone. And that's the way that you stay happy with the Sun card here. The energy really surrounds you focusing on your happiness and focusing on your future, right? I'm hearing you got this in the bag because I'm seeing the rainbow. here with the 10 of Cups, which is like happiness and emotional fulfillment. And I'm noticing she has a rainbow on her bag, so she's got it in the bag. That's kind of what I'm kind of getting at. You got this. Literally, I don't have a single discouraging message to give this pile at all. You just have to make sure that you are trusting your intuition, that you are actually acting on your intuitive hunches that you get, okay? And sometimes, you guys, this shit might come out a little random, okay, when doing so. And in certain situations, you might actually have to like fight your social anxiety to act on some of these hunches, you know. But I'm definitely feeling like as long as you listen to your intuition and actually, you know, explore your ideas a little bit deeper, you will be fine. It will lead to a lot of happiness and fulfillment. And also keep your social circle small and healthy and happy, right? That's also what's going to lead to a lot of fulfillment for this pile. Or if you have a large social circle, just make sure it's full of people that you can genuinely trust. But yeah, that is the overall message, you guys. Group number 2, you are doing great. You are doing fantastic. And if you're not doing so good mentally, just know like you will get through it as you have gotten through just about everything else in your life. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of growth and a lot of personal transformation. And I'm just seeing like the overall message from the universe is just focus on your happiness, group 2. That is literally like you literally cannot go wrong with that, okay? So, and also protect yourself so that nobody else can come in and fuck it up, okay? So that is what I have, group number 2. For you guys. Let me know down in the comments how this reading resonated for you. If you are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you are interested in the deck that we use for today's tarot reading, this will be available for purchase on my Amazon store down in the description box below, along with a bunch of other cool decks and books and stuff I use on my channel as well. This is the Pastel Journey Tarot deck by Vanessa Samayana, and like I said, it'll be available down in the description box below. Be sure to check that out if that is something you are interested in. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 3 with the Queen of Swords, and welcome to your reading, you guys. So, what message does the universe have in store for you? Okay, so if you chose this pile and you have been having some type of intuitive hunch about something or about someone, like you feel like maybe they're being dishonest about something or they don't have the best intentions, somebody around you, if you have some type of intuitive hunch about somebody, you are right, and the universe wants to let you know that you are right, okay? And then I gave group number 2 a similar message. Don't be out here sleeping on your intuition. So we started that off with the 7 of Swords and the two of Swords, right? This is you guys. I'm feeling like you are having a hard time making a decision about somebody or calling somebody out or maybe cutting somebody off, okay? And Spirit is saying, like, the universe is saying you should have been done that, okay, about somebody. Now, this might not necessarily be somebody that you are close to or that's actually in your circle. This could be somebody at work that you just know to keep your eye out on, and Spirit is saying you are definitely right. And with the eight of Swords here, you might have this illusion in front of you that you can't call out this person or that you can't really do anything about this situation. But if you are being negatively impacted by something that this person is doing, you definitely gonna have to tear down whatever barriers surround you and actually like make that shit known, like whatever this is, because I'm feeling like if you don't, this person could keep doing what they doing to somebody else. Like that's the type of energy that I'm getting, and it is very specific. And if it doesn't apply to you, then it doesn't apply to you, but it's definitely going to apply to somebody because it's coming through very strong, you guys. We also have the 2 of Pentacles here, okay? I'm almost feeling like somebody could be trying to confuse you or manipulate you in some way, shape, or form. Or this could even be somebody at work who has you doing like 50 million things at once, so you don't realize that you're being screwed over. I'm getting a weird type of situation or scenario like that, okay? Somebody is like being benefiting from you being all over the place or being in a bit of a chaotic energy. So just be mindful of that, you guys. Somebody might have to just get cut off, to be honest, you know. And if that doesn't apply to you, we have the Eight of Swords. So I'm seeing that you are in some type of situation that you need to get out of, okay? And it doesn't have to be like a life or death type of situation. It could just be not beneficial for you and not aiding you in advancing and growing and not really helping you in terms of your mental health. Like, I'm getting that type of energy. If you notice, she is like tied up or whatever. She's kind of put in a situation that she can't really leave, and she's really confused about like how to go about it and how to proceed. Spirit is saying you just gonna have to take that leap of faith. But a lot of the times, a lot of the times when people hear leap of faith, they think, oh, you're supposed to just jump off the cliff and you know you might end your shit or you might not. No, in this particular situation, the universe is saying take a slow leap of faith. Now that might sound a little bit crazy, but instead of just hopping right off the mountain, you can slowly inch down the mountain, right? Instead of just jumping off the whole fucking cliff, right? Maybe it's not that damn steep and you could just slide down that bitch. That is what I'm getting at. I hope y'all like my analogies. But we have this Knight of Pentacles here. So this is about slow movement, slow and steady forward movement. This is not a leap of faith, even though this bitch do look like she's leaping or whatever. Notice she's on a carousel and they move kind of slow. So you need to start working on something of your own. That's your message from Spirit. You have to start working on something of your own. Whatever this is that I'm referring to, you guys, whatever this situation is, I do feel like for a lot of you, it could be work related because we do have the Two of Pentacles here. Somebody is benefiting from you being in this scrambled egg ass, chaotic ass energy. And with this Eight of Pentacles here, do you see what the fuck she is doing? She is mining her own shit. She is mining her own diamonds, okay? Like, she has skills of her own, assets of her own, things that she could do on her own. She doesn't need whoever the fuck this person is that's just all up in the way of her success. Okay? So basically, the universe is saying, do you know how powerful you are? Like, do you know what you could be doing instead of fucking around with this person? And like, you're confused about it. Like, you're confused about this situation. And you know, you might say back to the universe, okay, but like, it's more difficult than that. It's more complex than that. But the universe is saying like, no, it's not, because all of that is like stemming from a place of illusion. This could be fears holding you back. This could be just the lack of assurance, the fear of the unknown that makes you feel like you just can't do it. But what Spirit is saying is it doesn't have to be that drastic of a leap of faith. You can start working on some type of side project that's actually going to like benefit you and fulfill you, and slowly inch away from whatever this energy is. Because right now I feel like this is like at work or something, and you guys have the potential to like start another job or maybe go back to school or something and work on something that's actually going to be more fulfilling towards you in the long run. It's going to lead to a lot of wish fulfillment here. We have this Nine of Cups here. The universe is literally telling you, hey, I got that shit you've been asking for, you know, over here. I got that shit that you've been asking for over here, waiting for you, those wish fulfillments, those desires. But in order for me to bring them to you, you have to move this energy out the way, right? This Seven of Swords and this Two of Swords, whatever it is that you've been indecisive about, if it's your job, if it's your work situation that you know you're not fulfilled in, you know you're not happy in. I'm also feeling like you might be in a lot of confusing situations in this place. I do feel like this is a workplace situation, but whatever type of situation it is that you feeling stuck in is what you need to get up out of, okay? Because it's too overwhelming and it's too much damn work, okay? With this Two of Pentacles, it's too much damn work. Whether it's this relationship that's too much work, the job that's too damn much work, or just people is just taking up too much of your energy and they don't have the right intentions in store for you. So I'm just getting that it's too much work, and the universe is telling you that you need to start cutting some clear-cut, direct boundaries with certain people in your life that you cannot allow them to cross, right? That's basically what I'm getting at. Because with this Two of Pentacles, somebody here is crossing your boundaries. I don't know who it is, but they crossing your boundaries. They're trying to keep you stuck, right? That's kind of what I'm getting at. I don't know who it is in your reality, but they're trying to keep you stuck, and you just gonna have to put your foot down one way or another. And don't wait. Do not wait to put your foot down, group number 3, because what's going to happen is you going to get really upset and you going to say some very nasty things, possibly. I'm getting that energy for this pile. That might not apply for all of you, but for some of you, if somebody tests your patience for long enough, they will really get you there, especially if you are a genuinely patient person. You really be trying not to take it there, but a person can't operate in this energy forever. Okay, and if they do, it's going to lead to a lot of pent-up emotions that might come out in some unpredictable ways. So just be careful, you guys. If there are any side projects or something that you are thinking about working on, starting your own business, doing something creative or something like that, Spirit is saying go on ahead and get it started so that you can slowly inch away from whatever this situation is that is draining you. It doesn't have to be a drastic leap of faith. You can take the measures now so that it can be like more of a slow stride down the mountain than like a drastic jump off the cliff. You get what I'm saying, group number 3? So that is what I have for you. That is my advice in reaching your wish fulfillment, okay? And that is kind of what I channeled from the universe. Let me know down in the comments how this reading resonated for you guys. If you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you're interested in the deck that we used for today's tarot reading, we did use the Pastel Journey Tarot deck by Vanessa Samayana, and it will be available for purchase on my Amazon store down in the description box below, you guys, along with some other cool decks and books and stuff I use on my channel as well. So be sure to check that out if that is something you are interested in. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 4 with the 4 of Cups, and welcome to your reading, you guys. So what message does the universe have in store for you? Okay, so immediately, and keep in mind, this is the only pile that I got this message for, but immediately I'm picking up on the fact that you are manifesting your divine counterpart, right? You are manifesting your person. And I say this because we have the King of Pentacles here and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this is divine counterpart type of energy. Then we also have the Hierophant card here. So that is the energy of like marriage, spiritual union, that type of thing. So I'm feeling like the universe is saying like, yeah, we hear you. We hear your prayers for a divine counterpart. For those of you who are already with your divine counterpart, maybe even prayers for like your relationship to improve or get better. But I'm definitely feeling like this is my pile that is for sure manifesting marriage and is at a point in their life where you're actually ready for it, right? The universe is saying that with the 3 of Wands here, things are, and I just saw 111 on the timestamp thing on my phone, so confirmation, but things are being arranged right now so that you guys can actually like meet each other, because I'm feeling like you are manifesting this like meeting point, this meeting moment, okay, with this Ace of Cups here, this Ace of Cups and this Fool card. I'm feeling like this is going to be something that's different from what you have experienced before, but you might actually have to take a leap of faith in order to get there, if that makes sense. That could be like moving or something like that for some of you. It doesn't have to be for all of you. But with group number 3, I was telling them you could take a leap of faith, and it's not going to have to be like jumping off a cliff, but you could just, you know, slowly ease down, right? In this particular situation, it is a leap of faith. Like, it is like jumping off a cliff and just hoping there's some shit down there that's going to catch you. But the universe is going to catch you, is what I am saying. And I do feel like whatever relationship you are manifesting, like, I'm getting like this energy that you guys are sick and tired of waiting, okay? And the universe, like, that is coming through for this reading. So when the universe actually finally does hand you this thing that you are manifesting here with this 4 of Cups, you looking at it like, bitch, what is that? I don't want that. And it's literally everything that it is that you want in a person or a relationship. So be wary of that. I think I gave a similar message to one of the piles where I was telling them, you know, when you have waited for a long time to get what it is that you are asking for, especially in terms of love, especially in terms of relationships, when it finally comes, And it's exactly what you ordered. You might be a little bit weary, or there might be a part of you that wants to sabotage it because you think that it's too good to be true, right? And that's the only negative aspect of this reading that I'm getting, is the fact that there's a part of you that might think that it's too good to be true, or there's a part of you that has just been waiting for the right person for too long. And so when they finally do come along, you just looking at the universe like, bitch, what took you so long, you know? But the truth is, I feel like you are growing into the best version of yourself, and you're continuing to, and you're going to meet somebody that is going to just have that same energy that you do. And this is a relationship where the two of you will really complement one another, right? But I'm just seeing, like, you know, there, you just might be a little bit like, I don't know if this is what you say it is, universe, because I might not even want it anymore. I already done spent so much time to myself, you know. But I am feeling like this is a relationship that's just going to develop inevitably, because whoever this person is, they're just going to match your vibe so well. I'm feeling like you won't really want anybody else, but for the bulk majority of you, I feel like you have not met this person yet, okay? And I feel like the message from the universe is that love is on the way to you, but there are some arrangements that need to be made beforehand so this can go smoothly, right? It's like both of you have to kind of be in the right energy, and I'm feeling like meet at the right place, right time type of thing. I'm feeling like fate kind of has a role to play in this situation, right? But I'm also feeling like this might happen at a point in your life where you take some sort of leap of faith. So the universe is kind of encouraging you to do that. If you've been thinking about just dropping everything and moving or something like that for no reason, or you just have the desire to get out and travel more and see the world, or just take some type of leap of faith, whether it's your job or something, that is what is going to put you in the energy that is in alignment with the love that you are trying to manifest. But it might take a lot for you to get there. And once you finally do get there and you do get handed your dream partner, this person does come into your life, you might be a little bit weary of it. Like, hold up, universe, like, now you're gonna give it to me, right? But it's like, yes, that's exactly what you ordered. Is that not what you ordered? Look, is that not what you ordered? And then the other 3 cups here are relationships that didn't work out, right? But this cup right here is the one that you wanted, right? So that is what I'm getting for you guys. The main message that came through mainly for this pile was about love. This was my pile. This is my pile that is manifesting love, that is manifesting their divine counterpart. And before I forget, I do want to mention the zodiac signs real quick. So mainly it's earth sign energy. So we have very strong Taurus energy, could be Capricorn or Virgo, because we have the King of Pentacles here. Those are really the main signs that came through. We also have the Fool card, and I don't know what sign this is, so if you know, comment down below. I would think Aries because it's the first, but I could be wrong. I'm mainly getting Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy from this reading, so I definitely feel like the person you are manifesting is most likely going to be very financially stable, or like they're just going to be set in terms of like material assets. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you guys. I'm definitely feeling like you have the capacity to really build an empire with somebody. So just continue working on your own personal empire. And then also, you guys, don't hesitate to take that leap of faith. Like, if you want to book I had a client of mine, she just booked a random ass trip to Mexico, and it was exactly what she needed. So if you can do that, if you have the means to do that, I know we all don't have the means to do that, because I damn sure can't book a trip to Mexico right now. But what I'm saying is, if you have the means to get out there and take that leap of faith, or even just take a small trip or something like that, do something random, right? That might not require planning or thinking, right? You need more spontaneous, I don't know how to pronounce that word, but you need more spontaneousness in your life, right? That is what I'm getting at. That is the message from the universe. But yeah, y'all, love is on the way. Love is coming. So it's coming in hot too. But that is your message from the universe, you guys. Let me know down in the comments how this reading resonated for you. If you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you're interested in the deck that we used for today's tarot reading, we did use the Pastel Journey Tarot deck, which will be available for purchase on my Amazon store, along with a bunch of other cool decks and books and stuff that I use on my channel as well. Be sure to check that out if that is something you are interested in. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye.